If I go to a company to buy a product, I expect to own that product. But yes, that's pretty much just what's going on nowadays. But yeah, they definitely need to update their business model. Because, like, I'll pay them for their expansion. If they get rid of microtransactions and then just have a sub fee again, I mean, that would suck, but I think a lot of people would not be bothered so much by that. Like, there's always going to be people who just don't want to pay. And, like, I don't mind paying. It's just that I'm at a point right now where I can't afford to pay $15 a month. Your Steam account can be closed and you would lose all the games. That's kind of a scary prospect, huh? Is there a way to move the games off of Steam so that you have them? Or do all those games just automatically not work if you don't have the Steam launcher? Because that was the whole point, right? Is that Steam is just a launcher for these games. Like, there must be a workaround. I haven't looked it up, but there must be one. Well, I'll just have to make sure I don't do anything to get my Steam account closed then, if that were the case. Because that sounds... that board just ain't right. You'd probably need a crack. See, that sucks, right? Because you already bought the game. Like, why would you have to crack a copy of the game that you already purchased?
Sorry, I forgot to go easy on you.
Like, Steam is just a platform that hosts your games, right? Like, I think there are so many games that, like, are online, so I could see why, like, you know, for example, something like Deep Rock Galactic, like, if there aren't any servers to connect to, then you can't play the game. But, like, that's actually a frightening prospect that I'd have to crack my own games that I already bought. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And if that is the case, somebody needs to do something about that. First bird.
First aid. Here, use this. Worm run. Swallow storm. First aid. Freeze lancer. Swallow storm.
Because that's really hella lame, man. If that is the case. Airstone. Can we please just give me the Hill Angler stones? I desperately need those. Like, I'm not grinding for my health. I mean, yeah, I mean, you just have to look at Warcraft the original. You can't play it by that one anymore. Yeah, but I mean, that's because Blizzard made it unavailable to you and forced you to buy the new one. Like, what that has to do with Steam, I'm kind of missing the connecting link there. You might have to explain that a little better to me to see what point you're trying to make. Like, yeah, Blizzard did a shady thing by doing that, for sure. But, like, how does that relate to what you're saying about, like, me losing access to my games on Steam permanently?
If it gets any closer. Anti-shelter. Worm run.
Come on, Hill Angler. Okay, I should start, at this point I should start running away from these fights that don't have Hill Anglers in them. So I can get this shit done faster. At least they learned their lesson with Diablo, because I can still play Diablo 2, I think, original. Because that game actually had an offline component. I mean, Warcraft 3 had an offline component, but yeah, they made it to where they knew what they were doing. They were doing shady shit for sure.
First aid. Don't take your eyes. That interrupted the arrow. Here, use this. If it gets any closer. That interrupted. Worm run. Swallow storm. Brilliant vanguard of the heavens. If it gets any closer.
First aid.
gets any closer. Indignation. Line raid. Demolition.
They have control over whether or not you can play a game unless you have a hard copy or a cracked version. They have control over whether or not you can play a game unless you have a hard copy or a cracked version. Okay. But what about, I mean, yeah, sure, okay. I guess you could link those two things together. But is it somewhere, is it written somewhere on the Steam that says that you actually do not own the game that you buy off of their platform?
Cure. Swallow storm.
Revive!
What do you look at? Here, use this. Line raid. Shelter. Line raid. Demon blast.
Because like there are some games like what if you aren't able to get a physical copy of it? Because there's like tons of games that I have on Steam that I don't even know if they have physical copies, or I'd have to have like a console version of it or whatever. I mean, I guess I'd have to research this myself at some point. But that's a pretty scary notion, if that's true. Because I've spent a decent chunk of cash on Steam for games. Okay, I should be running away from this because like I'm waiting for the stupid hill angler. Does anybody have the magic mist equipped? No, they don't. Take that off.
Shelter. I got him now. Okay.
Because Steam doesn't own those games, right? But they can make it to where you can't play those games. Steam is just a seller of games. I know they have control over Left 4 Dead and the games that they've actually made.
Retreat.
I'd have to look it up.
Thunderblade. Okay.
Come on, hill anglers.
Man, this thing's got flow.
Man, if I had noticed that I needed to grind out more hill anglers, I would have done it.
Okay.
But I didn't bother to check. Yes, the game can be removed from Steam by the publisher and Steam will cut access. Oh, okay, so at that point, then it's a publisher thing if they decide to remove their game. Like, I know that happened in the past. I'm sure there are workarounds. I'd have to look up how to do it. If that were to happen. But publishers must realize that like Steam is the most convenient place to get a lot of PC games. They must realize that. But even if they do and still choose to do that, if I've already purchased their game, like even if you purchase a game that's no longer purchasable by them, you can still play the game, I'm pretty sure, unless you have proof somewhere online that says that you can't. Like you can't buy the game anymore, but you can still play it. Come on, Hill Angler stones. Okay, we didn't drop this shit, so if you guys kill him before timer runs out, that's cool. Dead Island Endemic is not playable anymore, I'm pretty sure. Well, do you have the proof? Because I'll believe you if you have the proof that you can't play it anymore. Because I think that you can still play it, you can't just buy it. But if I'm wrong about that, then I'm wrong.
Retreat, here, use this. Line raid. First aid. Okay.
You have the game and you can't launch the game? It says that it doesn't work? Because if you have the game and you can't launch the game, then there's the proof in the pudding right there. Come on, heal Language Stones.
Here, use the. Don't approach the body. First aid. Worm rush. Swallow storm. Line raid.
Rolling stone.
A foolish fool with driven death shield grasp and read by its teeth of lightning. Don't take your icicle volt. Line raid. Worm rush.
Man, oh, he's already dead. Come on, baby. I need those stupid stones. Dead Island Epidemic. Wasn't that game like different than the other games? There was something about it, right? I remember Caleb talking to me about it a while back, but
Retreat. Line raid. Here, use this. Okay.
come on, Hill Anglers. Hoodoo you voodoo, bitch. It's a Mona, so we'll see if it launches. MOBA, oh, okay. It could be that servers just don't work for that game anymore, right?
Okay.
Like, if they took the servers down, then the game won't work. Because there are games that you buy off of Steam that you can add to your Steam library and it'll still play those.
Man, this thing's got
Oops, I gotta run away.
retreat. Line raid.
Like, I'm pretty sure Steam itself is just
Okay.
a digital storefront. Like, it does suck because if you try to launch games without launching it through Steam, you get an error message, but there's a way to get that, to stop that from happening. But I'll definitely have to do research into this topic then. Because I'm hella curious now. Come on, Hill English Stones.
Line raid. Swallow storm. Eat this. Anti-shelter. Worm rush. Swallow storm. Here, use this.
Dark force.
Line raid. First aid. Worm rush. Swallow storm.
That's interesting. I didn't know that there was a Dead Island MOBA.
Retreat. I'm not done yet.
Sound on the new title.
Happy dance.
I just want the Hell Angler Stones. Combo Conductor, Indecisive, Halfwit, Sonic Fighter, Daredevil, Combo Expert, Comboist, Combo Newbie. Overlord Fighter, Palace Guru, Forest Guru, Still a Brother, Dense Brother, Worthless Brother, Cowardly Brother, Kind Brother. Sani, girls hate wishy-washy guys. Oh, do they? It's good to know.
Again?
Come on, hill anglers.
Retreat! Land rain!
Flag twirlers, let's go.
Anti-shelter! What are you rated? Okay.
Just keep running away, Sentinel. Keep running away from all your problems. Yeah, we might have to just stick around to the entrance here. I mean, there's a safe spot over there, so I'll stick close to where the safe spot is. If I can't get these damn hill angler stones, I mean, I'm here, I might as well grind them out. The drop chance is so shitty on them, though. It's crazy.
Retreat!
Whoa!
Land rain! Here, use this. Okay.
First urge. Excuse me. Maybe we'll switch over to Persona after this one and give Tales of a break. I think I need a break from Tales of games.
Flame blade! Okay.
As much as I need to finish Systeria and Berseria just to have them on the channel, I don't feel like playing those games. Also, I don't have Exilia or Graces or Exilia 2, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Come on, man. Give me the stupid hill angler.
What are you cooking up? Land rain!
Hill anglers, hill anglers.
Okay.
Oh, my fingers are so cold.
I'm sick of your
Whoops.
retreat! Land rain! Stone blast!
So it launches, but it doesn't make it past the title because it can't connect. Yeah, the servers probably don't exist for that game anymore. Because you said it's a MOBA. And that's probably why they don't sell it anymore, because there's no servers for the game.
Don't lose your heads!
Oops, I need to run away.
Retreat!
Come on, hill angler.
Someone cover me while I take off some cheese.
Okay.
Unless there are private servers out there for Dead Island Epidemic. I'm sure you could find one if you really wanted to play the game.
Again? Retreat!
Ow.
Land rain!
Voodoo, you voodoo, bitch.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of that game again. But it would have to be with somebody. I mean, I guess I could play it solo. You don't necessarily have to play Dead Island with a friend, but it's like... Nah, but I'm looking at it. You can back up your games, but they won't work unless you have access to Steam. You would need a crack. That's why it looks like people like GOG, because it doesn't require that sort of thing. Okay.
Again? Retreat!
I mean, that's stupid still that I'd have to have a crack for a game that I already purchased.
Thunderblade!
I wonder what gets you banned off of Steam. Would you just have to make a new Steam account at that point and then bring your backup games into it, or...
Furious maiden of ice and snow.
Because you can play...
Storm
That's how I was able to play. Whenever you let me borrow Divinity Original Sin 2, I was able to play that offline without access to Steam, just from the folder. That's the thing. You didn't purchase Blue Game. You purchased a license. Okay, I mean, then I guess that's the way of the future. It sucks, but you know.
I'm sick of you. Retraces. Land ring. Okay.
A permanent license to the game that I guess you just have. You had Steam, even though you were offline. I didn't launch it through Steam, though. I launched it from the game folder. But if that's the case, I guess that's the case. Or how did I do it? I went into the actual folder itself and just right-clicked the executable. Like Larian made it to where you could just play the game regardless. Because that's how I played it. I was never on Steam when I was playing it. I just opened up the game folder and right-clicked and it was able to open it regardless of whether or not I was actually connected to Steam. Because if you try to do that with other games, it pops up with that Steam ID error, but it didn't work. It didn't do that with Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't know how many other games do it like that, but I think Larian Studios made it to where, like, if you bought their game, you own their game.
Man, this thing's got mud.
Retreat! Someone cover me while I'm casting cheese! Someone cover me while I'm casting cheese!
Okay.
Let's get out of here. Digital goods.
Again? Retreat! Here, use this! Land ring! Cure!
I'm trying so desperately to find these hill anglers, but I'm not gonna find them today. Warm out today. Even warmer yesterday.
Again? Retreat!
I know, right? I'm trying to find these hill anglers.
First aid! Okay.
Man, that's super lame that out of all the hill anglers we fought, not a one has even dropped it. I only need one. It's highly unlikely it'll get banned from Steam for any reason unless you're doing major hacking, even though you'll get VAC banned and just can't play online with VAC games.
And it's as tough as it is strong. Swallow storm! I got him now! Land ring! Don't take your eyes. Thunderblade! Worm run! What are you looking at, huh? Land ring! Here, use this!
I might have to consider buying games from GOG more often than if that's the case, just on the off chance. Yay, we got the stone!
I have my moments.
Oh my god, it's still not enough. Are you effing kidding me? Fucking Will. Oh my god, I'm 20 off. Can you go F yourself? Right in the A. I'm so effing done. I'm not doing anything illegal, so... And I don't hack games because I'm not...
Man, this thing's got...
Eternal light,
Pathetic.
ever true and undefiled, grant this wanton sinner before me the magic.
Looks like they might just shut down hijacked accounts. Okay. I mean, that would suck if you got your account stolen. Doesn't seem like something they really do. Give me your precious innards already, dude. I need them.
What are you looking at, huh? Now we got him. Worm Line Rain. Spread. Worm Rush. Swallow Storm. Let's finish this.
Mods are hacks, lol. Mods are hacks, lol.
All right.
I mean, I don't do those mods to cheat and like screw over other people's games, though. I think that that's a loose definition that you're thinking that that's true. You could probably find a definition difference that makes that not true. But if that's what you say, then fine, I'm a hacker because I put boobies in my video games. Shame on me. I guess I'm pathetic. I'm hacking the game.
Jeez, get a life, would you?
Here, use this. Swallow Storm. Shelter. I got him now. Line Rain.
Cheerleader touch!
Let my gun rain. Worm Rush. Swallow Storm.
Rolling stone!
Here, use this. Worm Rush. First aid. Line Rain. Worm Rush. Swallow Storm.
Hack is an action and mod is a noun. You usually need to hack a game to mod it. But no, you just need the creation kit. That's how you make a mod for Skyrim, for example.
Cover me while I'm casting cheese!
Mod is short for modify. Modify is also a noun. You are modifying the game.
Yeah.
Maybe they're both sides of the same coin. But mod is short for modify, modification, which is also a noun.
Again? Here, use this. Worm Rush. Line Rain. First aid. What are you looking at, huh? Here, use this. What are you looking at, huh?
Furious maiden of ice!
Shelter.
Modification, I thought.
What are you looking at, huh?
Blizzard!
Modification, to modify,
I know. Freeze Lancer.
same difference. One is a noun, one is a verb.
Line Rain. Sandal. Nobody can take us.
But I don't think to modify something means to inherently hack it. Hack usually has a negative connotation, like I said, so if they're both sides of the same coin, or two sides of the same coin, one being a positive thing or one being a negative thing,
Again? Retreat.
then you could have ideological or philosophical differences on what a modification to a game is compared to hacking into a game. Because hacking into something implies that you're breaking into it to take something or change something that isn't yours. Hack is unauthorized access, so the difference is if developers let you in or not. Well, then they're not the same then. Because one implies that the developer lets you do that, and the other one implies that the developer didn't let you do that.
Retreat. Here, use this.
Silence!
First aid. Line Rain. Okay.
Okay, I think we're gonna do one more round. And if nothing shows up, we'll just call it stream. Well, the developers of Dark Souls don't let you mod their games, but there's still mods for it. Well, then why don't you call them hacks then, if it's negative? If they didn't, so then going by your logic, those aren't mods, those are hacks because it's unauthorized access to the game.
Here, use this.
Unauthorized access to changing of the game files. That's what I'm saying, you have to hack the game to add mods. No, they're two different things though. If what you just said is that one of them is positive and one of them is negative, like the developer let you do it, then that would be called a mod by your logic. But if the developer didn't let you do it, then it's a hack because you didn't have the rights to do it and you did it anyway. But I mean, at this point, it's just a difference of opinions. You're entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. I don't agree with yours. But if this was your first video, please consider liking, disliking, commenting, subscribing to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. As always, there are cards up top to a link of this playlist, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.